want to welcome everyone who want to progress in learning and knowing more about poultry. As in Agri Empower, we have four levels of this knowledge about poultry business. And we have one as a foundation, which is the beginner for those who have not yet exposed or not known some of the techniques involved. These are the things we do. We have the intermediate that will grant you the confidence to understand some intricacy, and we also have the advanced stage. So today, and then lastly, we have the specialization. So today we shall be exposing to you the advanced stage. This is that it is a structured professional commercial enterprise. At this stage, the operator will have to master the systems that allow a farm to scale from 100 to 1,000 of bird while maintaining as well profitability. So Agri Empower advanced level is a commercial operations, automations, and scaling. So let's look at it. One, commercial poultry. In this case, operation and farm layout to scale is operation and farm layout is one of the things you look at. So to scale, a farm must move away from a kind of random placement of structures to a high efficiency layout design for biosecurity and operational flow. This is a deliberate map out of your farm system of poultry aiming to mitigate, bar if possible, and ensure prevention of disease and other risks associated, and then ensure a free flow of work. So biosecurity buffer the zone. So implementing a mandatory uh, decontamination corridor is between the farm gate and the production area is very, very key. So zoning protocol. Now the green zone, that is clean area for offices and feed storage. This is the green zone. It is for where offices may be and where feed are stored. Then the yellow zone in this axis of advance, you must know it. That is transitional area for staff changing and having equipment disinfections. So this is the area. Then we have the red zone. This is strictly restricted bird housing areas. It's for only for the bird. Then let's look at the housing density. Managing the housing density, you need to calculate the exact floor space. For example, you want to have 10 to 12 broiler per meter square to prevent overcrowding and heat stress. So you have to do a lot of calculation involving the space, the floor space, to know how many at the end that could of this your expectation this space could meet. The automation and smart farming technology. So farming is not the crude approach we have been doing. So you know at this stage you have to automate your operation. So automation reduces the human errors. Human error factors and lowers essential for managing um, quite sizable beds, number of beds, say 500 to 2,000 plus bed. You know, if you have not automated such, it will be challenging to have full management. Error will definitely in the FCR, and even your feed consumption, you may not able to exactly, but with automation, all are documented, recorded, and you are easily to be doing what's called precision farming. So nipple drinking system. So you move to close hygienic system that prevent water contamination and litter damage. So this is one of the things automation will come. So automatic bear feeders. So this ensuring even distribution of feed across the pen to reduce competition and improve flock uniformity. So climate control system. Now you use industrial exhaust fan and cooling pad to maintain oxygen levels and manage temperature in high density environment. Sensory monitoring. So utilizing basic sensors to track temperature spike, then allowing for immediate corrective action. So if you have not able to monitor the rise and fall of your temperature with such automation approach, you'll be guessing. And sometimes our feeling will always be so subjective, and it's a concern that you must take note of. Then advanced record management and data auditing. So at the advanced level which you are going to take on this, records are used for auditing, not just for recording. Data must drive every decisions. What that means is that what information you have as recorded are what you use to decide the situations. Data show the feed is being, they are eating much, but it also shows that the FC is still not as encouraging. FCR is not as encouraging. It's a concern. So you have to look at it weekly. FCR audit, calculating the feed conversion ratio, that is total feed consumed, total weight gain every 7 days to detect if a flock is underperforming. Most cases they may not eat, and that food may be a waste there, and so also indicate that flock may not gain weight, and if you are losing because it's a game of the weight. So mortality trend analysis, you tracking exactly when and why bird die. If mortality exceeds 1% in a single week, it trigger an immediate veterinary lab audit. This is one of the things you need to know. The inventory control. Inventories are the assets and materials that are using to drive home, which also includes some other. You will look at it. So maintaining a first in, first out will help you very well system for feed and vaccine to prevent the use of expired or degraded input. First in, first out is a purchasing and accounting word. In other words, you bought this, so this one you buy first, use it, because if you use the newest one, before you start, you say you need this to be used, this will have a stay, and they have lifespan like every other things like us, every living thing. So now, at the point of timing, they will get obsolete or expired, that the usefulness will not be there again. So in that case, you apply first in, then first out. So the one that come in first will also need to be utilized first before the one that coming in newly. So staff supervision and SOP implementation are the standard operation practices. So a farm manager at this level succeed through the performance of the team. This require clear instruction and accountability. In other words, at this level, there are more than one or two. So you are driving people together as a team to achieve a singular honor. So your efficiency in managing and separating job duties and ensuring that reporting is enhanced will account for accountability and predictability and understanding of the operation in a deeper to guarantee the plan is achieved. So daily SOP, that is standard operating procedure, has to be adhered to because that will tell us what is exactly is ongoing and then what will be the outcome at the end of the day. So providing staff with a minute by minute checklist of tasks from 6 a.m. biosecurity check to 6 p.m. lockdown. So these are activities that outline out for everyone concerned to know each of the time. It's just an instance. So, and this is what is upward towards achieving a healthy bed for the period and able to deliver a profit that we all will be happy with together. So, unit accountability. So, assigning specific staff member to 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 specific pen or tax. For example, the brooder specialist to track individual performance. So this is just like you know better on brooding. So you just have to face such an aspect and then tell us and guide us. That is your aligning responsibility with based on your skill as attested to. So biosecurity enforcement, implementing strict no visitor policy, no visitor policy, and ensuring staff use designated PPE, that is personal properties. So PPE, like easy, like boots and overall for every entry as a standard operations. You can't get in there whether you are the attendant, you have to, as an operation as put there. Through enterprise scaling and financial growth. So scaling require a risk management. When you want to scale, you must know how to manage the risk, the approach to finance to ensure the farm remain liquid during expansion. So expansion time, more investment. So, but when you have understood some of those risks and how to manage it efficiently, you will remain liquid because cash will be flowing in. And so you are able to meet your need from time to time as needed to be. So stagger production cycle, very key. You don't just produce all at once, no. Staggered means do it in planning phases. As one is cycling out, another one is cycling in. Guess one is getting mature, you are replacing it with a new one. So the next moment the other one is getting mature, so on and so forth in regular basis. So the stagger production cycle, that is what it's telling you. So planning batches so that as one flock is harvested, another is mid growth, or ensuring a continuous weekly or bi-weekly cash flow. The institutional grading, sorting and grading product to meet the standard of supermarket and hotels. When we talk about grading, it means assessing their level of growth development. So the bigger one at one place, the other ones at the other place. This will also help you to know what price at which given moment, because it's all about weight, it's all about size. So risk modeling. So preparing financial what if scenarios, such as how the business will survive a 20% increase in feed prices or sudden market glut. Now, all this anticipation is to help you buffer, block, and ensure that you survive, because many things took place in this life changes. It will just affect the person who have not anticipated such. It become a big challenge. You just say, okay, if the price should increase, what could you do? How will you communicate? How will you able to remain surviving and make profit? Some is a period where everyone will bring the things, and then the price will be crashed because too much of suppliers of the product. As you know, demand and supplies, they are opposite, and they always rise at each other. Now, if there is a high demand for a particular product and there is not much supply, now the price will go high. But if there is no much demand and there is too much supply, there will be no much price. Then the cost of production, you may become a loss to you, because you might have swallowed up all your profit and possibly even sell below your cost of production. So these are some of those things that we are talking about. So I would like to ask those who will be passing through this access to take this competence review. So, uh, production SOP manual. So, we are asked the development of a comprehensive 12-hour daily operational guide for a farm staff. So do that one. Then also do farm design blueprint, a layout plan showing the red, the yellow, and green zone for at least 2,000 bed capacity farm. And then thirdly, develop 6-month financial forecast, a projection managing multiple production cycle and liquidity. So we are Agri Empower. If this video met your need, I will require you to subscribe for more of this to come. And two, we offer training to anyone who's in need of it. And if you are here to set up your poultry farm, we readily offer you that. And more also, we will be encouraged to join our boot camp, and Agri Empower is now connected. So you can learn on the go and know more of it all. So apart from the YouTube, which we will share our thought with you, so do. And also, if this video is essentially, you can make order to see to it and be a part of our programs. So if you are ready to grow your poultry business in any one possible, whether as a broiler or a layer or turkey or cockerel, we and many others, as you even duck, we are willing to partner to help you. So if you want to send us an email, you can send to Agri Empower for the Century. agriempower agriempower for the century at gmail.com, or you just call this number 234 8026 2792. If you are in Nigeria, you don't need to put 234. You just have to just say 080 26 27 9249. We are here to serve you. So I'm your trainer. I'm the executive director. Bright Doro is my name. Thank you for watching. More is coming, so remain tuned to the channel for regular update. Thank you.